on the next episode of Dared BlackHearts Spooky Club.
Okay, there you see it there, the Masters of the Universe Legendary Doughnuts. Looks like there's a He-Man donut, a Skeletor donut, a Cringer Claw, which is Battle Cat, and the entire dozen is $22. I don't think I'm going to go for the entire dozen. Maybe the three, Battle Cat, Skeletor, and He-Man. So let's see if they've got them.
Tonight at 8 on TV 13.
Hello, Gingles and Goblins, and welcome back to the channel. Today's spooky food review, or retro food review, brings me to Krispy Kreme. Why Krispy Kreme? Because they've got a Masters of the Universe donut collection today, and it's drop day. Apparently they've got 3 different ones in honor of the new movie. They've got a He-Man, a Skeletor, and a Battle Cat, which is called the Tiger Claw, from what I understand. So, definitely not going to get a dozen, because I don't even want to know how much a dozen is at Krispy Kreme after the Star Wars fiasco with the meal there about a month ago. So I'll probably just aim for the 3 that I'm interested in tasting and seeing. Seeing that I'm an 80s kid, I grew up on He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, so this is right up my wheelhouse. All of that stuff, Thundercats, you name it, it's all stuff that I love. So, going to Krispy Kreme, and apparently it's a haunted Krispy Kreme. So, join me if you dare, and together, we have the power! The power of carbs. But anyway, let's go.
I got a black heart, it's a new start. Welcome to the spooky club. I got a black heart, it's a new start. Welcome to the spooky club. Take that! Join the spooky club.
And a little bit of information about this Krispy Kreme donuts. If you followed the old BlackHearts Club channel, I've documented this before when I've done numerous Halloween donut drops here at Krispy Kreme, but this particular location in Greenville, North Carolina is got a little bit of a backstory to it. Apparently it sits on top of what was once a Civil War burial ground, and apparently they relocated the buried soldiers here to another location. But apparently this location is full of weird occurrences. My mom used to work here. She didn't really say anything weird happened, but if you go to a Reddit thread, lots of employees claim that a lot of weird stuff happens in this area. So take that with a grain of sugar, since we're at Krispy Kreme, instead of a grain of salt. Oh boy, it says a delayed start. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I'm not trying to be a creeper, but I think the guy is putting up the He-Man promotional poster right now. Okay, there you see it there, the Masters of the Universe Legendary Doughnuts. Looks like there's a He-Man donut, a Skeletor donut, a Cringer Claw, which is Battle Cat, and the entire dozen is $22. I don't think I'm going to go for the entire dozen. Maybe the 3, Battle Cat, Skeletor, and He-Man. So let's see if they've got them. Well, the hot sign's not lit, so I don't know how good they're going to be. We'll find out. All right, so let's see how this goes at Krispy Kreme.
Thank you for choosing Krispy Kreme. How many dozens can we get for you?
I just saw the note on your thing here. When will the Masters of the Universe collection start?
We have the He-Man ones now.
You do have the He-Man ones now?
We do.
Okay, do you have the Skeletor ones by chance?
We got all of them.
Okay, can I get the He-Man and the Skeletor, please?
What else would you like?
That'll be all. What are the other ones in that collection?
It's just the, Tiger Claw.
Oh, the Tiger Claw?
Yeah, that's the only other one.
Okay, I'll grab that one also.
Alright, so just those 3.
Yeah, just those 3.
Anything else for you?
That'll be all, thank you.
You can pull forward.
Thank you.
We'll return after these messages.
Far reaches of the universe to Radio City Music Hall. The magic and fantasy come to life in the ultimate family adventure. The Masters of the Universe Power Tour. See He-Man and She-Ra. Meet the forces of Skeletor and Hordak. Will good prevail? See the exciting jet skate competition. See the spectacular Eternian Circus theatrical celebration. Opening live at Radio City Music Hall February 12th. The Masters of the Universe.
Alright, so you saw that. A dozen is $21.99. There's no way I was going to buy a dozen donuts, but I wanted the box. So I did ask if there's any chance if I could get the box, and they were nice enough to give me one of the boxes I'll hang this up in my man cave, man crypt somewhere. See Castle Grayskull there in the background. Krispy Kreme logo, of course, right in the center there. I don't like the new Masters of the Universe logo, though. I know they've got to do stuff differently for the movie, but I'm a fan of the original Masters of the Universe logo, and there's the sword down there that He-Man has, and Skeletor has one. Also, both of the swords are supposed to make up the powers of Grayskull, and of course the movie is in theaters June 5th. Now, Denny's is also doing a few Masters of the Universe pancake meals. I've documented that, so be sure to check that out on the channel if you haven't already. So, they hit today. I got the Tiger Claw, the Skeletor, and the He-Man. Now, depending on your area, I don't know if you can see this or not. I may have to back it up some. But for 3 donuts, it's $9.30. That's not terrible in 2026. It's still expensive, but I've seen worse, as I noted, at Burger King. So, let's get into this.
Spike.
And now, Spike, let's see how He-Man likes your... Ow! Spike!
Skeletor, Spike-Or, and He-Man figures each sold separately.
Spike.
No one can stop the spike-studded armor of the mighty Spike-Or. Not even me, you muscle-bound porcupine. Not even you, He-Man.
Spike-Or is new from the Masters of the Universe collection. Other action figures each sold separately. From Mattel.
Got the Trio of Terror here. Let's open it up and see what we've got. Alright, there's all 3 of them. There's Skeletor, there's He-Man, and there's Battle Cat. Let's go with Skeletor first, since this is a spooky channel at its core. Of course, it's got the Skeletor candy right up here on top. So let's get that out of the way first. At least I think it's candy. Yeah, it's candy. It would have been cooler if it was like a little collector's plastic ring or something. So here we go. No! Don't eat me! No! Sorry, Skeletor. I had to do it. I had so many Skeletor action figures as a kid. Terror Claw Skeletor, Battle Armor Skeletor, Dragon Armor, Dragon Blaster Skeletor, regular Skeletor. There's so many different ones. But of course it's got the Skeletor colors going on here. Blue, purple, black. I think it's like a purple cream filling, kind of like a cream puff. So let's try it out. No, it's actually black cream filling. How appropriate for Derek BlackHearts Spooky Club. It tastes basically just like a regular cream puff, only the filling inside. I don't know, I take that back. It's not really tasting like a Krispy Kreme cream puff. It tastes more like I don't know. You know, it kind of has a taste of like Duncan Hines chocolate icing, like chocolate frosting you would put on a cake. So it's kind of like a cream puff filled with Duncan Hines chocolate frosting. If that appeals to you, go for it. I'm not really digging it. I'm not really digging it. He-Man here is just like a swirl donut. And of course, it's got the He-Man candy on top of it. Also, you get a look at the He-Man. There he goes right there. I'm not digging the new design on He-Man. He-Man, much like Skeletor, I had so many of them. I had Battle Armor He-Man. I had regular He-Man, Flying Fist He-Man. I even had a He-Man toothbrush that he was standing on top of Castle Grayskull, and the toothbrush just kind of mounted there right beside it. So, He-Man, I'm going to devour you, and guess what? Now I have the power. Ha 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 ha. What did you expect, He-Man? I'm on the dark side. I'm with Skeletor. Come on now. But anyway, I don't know what this is going to be. It's got red icing on top. It's got like a vanilla swirl top of a regular donut. Some kind of crumbles on top. So, let's take a bite. Find out. That's a really small donut. Okay. You know, I really don't read the descriptions for any of this stuff before I do it. If I did, I would know what the flavors are. But at an immediate taste, I will say that I'm tasting maybe like apple. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Something's kind of got an apple taste, but I don't know. That one's really not that good either. Like, these He-Man donuts are striking out. I don't know. I'm going to say between the two of them, the Skeletor is better.
He-Man.
Beastman's so mad for battle armor, He-Man.
Beastman, Battle Armor, He-Man, and Skeletor each sold separately.
Exactly. Just a dent. And that. More dents. But look. They're gone. Only He-Man has this power. Oh, yeah? Battle armor Skeletor has it too. Now the real fun begins.
Battle Armor, Skeletor, and He-Man figures each sold separately from the Masters of the Universe collection. Beastman figure also sold separately from Mattel.
All right, last up, obviously, is Battle Cat. And it's hot out here, and I've got the AC pumping, but they're still trying to melt on me. Put it in front of the AC here and cool it down a little bit. Of course, this is the Battle Cat, the Tiger Claw, as they call it. This is just a standard donut with green and orange icing on it. Nothing special here. Glaze on the side. All right, so let's take a bite of this one and see how it goes. You know what? My hands are super dirty. And of course, they gave me no napkin. I gotta be like a 8-year-old here now. I'm gonna call it right now. The best one out of the entire lot of 3 was the Tiger Claw. Battle Cat for the win. The He-Man and Skeletor, I don't mean to be gross, guys, but it's either this or wipe it on my shirt. And Joan Jett, she don't want any part of that. On a scale of 1 out of 13 BlackHearts, I'm gonna give the Skeletor 6. I wasn't digging the chocolate icing in there. And I'm gonna give the He-Man about the same, a 6. It wasn't that great. The Tiger Claw, I'll give a 9 out of 13 BlackHearts. It just basically tastes like a regular donut. Oh, I can't even get to my liquid death. You know why? Because again, the glamorous life of my production here, the liquid death is what my phone is propped up on right now as I'm filming this. At least I've got a bottle of water here. Now, there's no Masters of the Universe drinks included in this. It's just the 3 donuts. So skip the $22 dozen. Just buy the 3 for $9, and at least you'll keep it under $10.
From the Masters of the Universe, Hordak reveals the most gruesome trap ever. Welcome to the Slime Pit.
The what?
The Slime Pit.
Now, Spike, you're my slave, not the slime. Yes, my slime will overpower you. I've been slime. No one escapes the evil horde slime pit. Yes.
The Evil Horde Slime Pit. New from the Masters of the Universe. You put it together. Figure sold separately from Mattel.
Krispy Kreme currently has the power. Okay, there is stuff on the inside of the box I didn't show you. There's Skeletor here. Says the glaze will be mine. And then He-Man on the side over here. What does it say here? It says, I have the glaze. I do. I have it all over my fingers right now. I've got hand sanitizer here somewhere. But anyway, I'll tell you what I do have. I have daily content of spooky, retro, holiday content every night here on Derek Blackheart's Spooky Club. Most of the time, we do premieres at 8 p.m. and live streams on Friday nights at 8 p.m. So if you're new here and you like this type of content, how about slashing that subscribe button and joining the club, and also turning on that notification bell so you don't miss a moment of the spooky retro fun we have here on the channel. And until next time, I have the power, and I'll see you on the dark side.
Thank you for watching Channel 7. This is KGO TV, serving the Bay Area. This concludes our broadcast day.